When we talk about relationships, especially between data, we usually go to the classic relational database, right? Especially because it has a strong connection between 2 or 3 tables, making the classic 1 to M, 1 to 1, and M to M relationships. This way you can do the classic process of normalization of data and so on. However, when you want to go deep on that relationships, you can use and you can explore more the graph database, especially because using the graph database you can take, for example, have the entire object representing these relationships, that is the edge. So using edge you can have the directions and the properties of that direction. So for example, imagine that there are 2 vertices, one is Otavio and another one is Bruno Souza, where I can put directions, for example, and properties on that relationships. Again, for example, I know Bruno Souza from internet. So I have the direction, knows Bruno, and the properties where I know from the internet. And Bruno Souza knows me from another friend that is Serge. So as you can see, I have the edge to represent one relationship where I can put properties. On this case, my directions to Bruno Souza that I know him but from internet, and on the other hand, Bruno Souza knows me from a jug leader at that time. So you can explore more the graph database, especially to use to engine recommendation, fraud detections, and so on. When talk about Java precisely, you have an amazing feature and capability to handle with NoSQL database, that is JanusGraph, that has the goal to make super straightforward to use Java with NoSQL database. That includes naturally the graph database one, where you can have the representation of the edge, put in the directions and the properties, and the vertex gonna be our entities. This way you can use the common annotations such as entity, ID, and column annotation to make it possible. So in the newest version of Eclipse JNoSQL, you can take a look and learn to apply even more details of that.